Welcome students to your maths class. In this video, we will learn about adding and subtracting measurements of lengths. So let us see one example. Question says add 45 meter 28 centimeter and 12 meter 80 centimeter. We can see here we have meter and centimeter, two different units that we have to add. So we will make two different columns, meter column separate, centimeter column separate, and then write down these numbers very carefully in these columns. Let us write 45 meter 28 centimeter plus 12 meter 80 centimeter. Let us add it. 8 plus 0, 8. 2 plus 8, 10, 0 here, and 1 will be carried on to the next column, because in centimeter column only maximum 2 digits can be there. Now let us add here 1 plus 5 plus 2, 8, 4 plus 1, 5. So the final answer is 58 meter and 8 centimeter. Always remember to mention the units in the answer also. Let us see one more example. In this question, add 12 kilometer, 431 meter and 10 centimeter. We have three different units, kilometer, meter and centimeter. So we will make three different columns of kilometer, meter and centimeter also. And then we will note down the numbers very carefully in each column. And then we have to add. So 12 kilometer, 431 meter and 10 centimeter. Then plus 5 kilometer. We can add one 0 here to make the number of digits same in the column. 350 meter and 95 centimeter. Let us add it now. 0 plus 5 gives us 5. 1 plus 9 gives us 10, 0 here, and 1 will be carried on to the next column, because number of digits in centimeter should be always maximum 2, and in meter columns it can be maximum 3. So 1 plus 1 gives us 2, 3 plus 5, 8, 4 plus 3, 7, and 2 plus 5, 7 and 1 here. So the final answer is 17 kilometer, 782 meters and 5 centimeters. Be very careful in writing the units in the final answer also. Now let us move on to subtraction of measurements. Your question says subtract 580 kilometers, 250 meters and 340 kilometers, 126 meters. So there are two units, kilometer and meter. We will make two columns and we will note down the numbers very carefully in each column. And one more thing that we have to remember while subtraction is that always the bigger number should be written on top to subtract. 580 kilometers is more than 340 kilometers, so we'll write it on top. And now let us subtract. 0 minus 6, so we have to borrow here, it becomes 10 minus 6, 4. 4 minus 2 gives us 2, and 2 minus 1 gives us 1. 0 minus 0, 0 again here. 8 minus 4, 4. 5 minus 3, 2. So the final answer here is 240 kilometers and 124 meters. Let us see one more example in which three units are given. You can see kilometer, meter and centimeter. So we will write it in three different columns. 32 kilometers, 450 meters and 12 centimeters. The question here is saying subtract 11 kilometers from 32 kilometers. 32 is the bigger number. So we have to write this measurement of length first on top of the line, and then we have to copy the smaller measurement of length below it, and then we will subtract. Let us write 32 kilometers, 450 meters, 12 centimeter minus 11 kilometers, 224 meters, 55 centimeters. So we have to borrow here, it becomes 0, and this is 12 minus 5, 7. Again borrow, this becomes 4, this becomes 9, and here it is 10. 10 minus 5, 5. 9 minus 4, 5. 4 minus 2, 2. And 4 minus 2 again, 2. 2 minus 1, 1. 3 minus 1, 2. So the final answer, remember to place the units carefully, 21 kilometers, 225 meters and 57 centimeters. Now let us move on to some interesting math stories. Shelley had 20-meter ribbon, 50 centimeter ribbon. 20 meter, 50 centimeter ribbon. She used 12 meter, 25 centimeter ribbon to pack the gifts. Now there are two units in this measurement of length, 20 meter, 50 centimeter. So we will make two columns of meter and centimeter. And we have to write the numbers also very carefully in each of these columns. Let us see the statements. Shelley had ribbon 20 meter, 50 centimeter. We can use the lines from the question itself. She used ribbon 12 meter, 25 centimeter. And ribbon that is left with her will be found by subtracting 12 meter, 25 centimeter from the total amount of ribbon that she had, that was 20 meter, 50 centimeter. So let us write down it in columns. 20 meter, 50 centimeter minus 12 meter, 25 centimeters. So again we have to borrow from here. It becomes 4. This becomes 10. Minus 5 is 5. 4 minus 2 is 2. Now here again we have to borrow. 2 becomes 1 and 0 becomes 10. So 10 minus 2, 8. 1 minus 1, 0. So the final answer here is 8 meter, 25 centimeter ribbon is left with Shelley. Let us see one more interesting math story. Reena is a girl. She went to her aunt's house in a village by train and covered a distance of 453 kilometers. And then she took a tonga to cover 27 kilometers, 500 meters to reach her aunt's house. What is the total distance she traveled? So she has used train and tonga, two different modes of communication, to cover the total distance. That means total distance can be found by adding these two measurements. Now let us write. Again we can take the sentence statements from the question itself. Distance by train is 453 kilometers and no measurement of meter is given. Distance by tonga is 27 kilometers, 500 meters. And total distance that she covered by train and tonga together can be found by adding these two measurements. So let us make two columns, kilometer column and meter column separate. Now 453 in the kilometer section and 0, 0, 0, 3 zeros in the meter section, since no measurement of meter is given here. And we already know that there can be 3 maximum digits that are required in meter column. And we will add 27 kilometer in the kilometer column and 500 meter in the meter column. It is very important to make the columns as many units are given in the question. So again 0 plus 0, 0, 0 plus 0, 0, 0 plus 5, 5. So this is 500 meters. And 3 plus 7 gives us 10. 0 here, 1 carryover. 5 plus 1 plus 2, 8. And 4 down here. And we remember to write down the units very carefully. 480 kilometers and 500 meters is the total distance that Reena had traveled to reach her aunt's house. I hope you have understood the concept of addition and subtraction of measurement units. So just revise the concept and practice more, because remember, the best way to learn mathematics is to do mathematics. Do practice sums. Thank you for watching.